Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2 is out on Netflix right now. Well, at least the first part, like 11 episodes. Here's what I thought about it so far. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. Dino Fury Season 2 is out on Netflix right now. The first part, which consists of 11 episodes, starts off with a pretty big bang. There's a lot of character arcs in here that I really want to talk about. Yeah, there's some new Zords, including an Ultra Megazord, some new Dino Keys, and a really sick Dino Knight armor. They also had an homage to previous Power Rangers series, like Super Samurai, Ninja Storm, the original Power Rangers, and even Ninja Steel. Not to mention an homage to the Super Sentai themselves. In a brief scene, Ollie talks about the Ishinomori Institute, which is a reference to Shotaro Ishinomori, the creator of the Super Sentai series. And I thought that was pretty cool. But like all Power Rangers and even Super Sentai series, it's all about the main characters. And I feel like in this season, there are a lot of completed arcs from the first. Like Ollie, the Blue Ranger, realizes he shouldn't just be such a know-it-all. In fact, he kind of connects better with Amelia now, apologizing to her for being such a dick, and also willing to come with her on these paranormal investigations. Also, I'm wondering if there's something there, because sometimes they have this long looks at each other, and I'm like, are they gonna get together? Ion also has his brief moments about himself and being a better teammate with Izzy. Izzy also has her moment with her girlfriend and a better understanding with her mother. I also really dug the moment where Javi and his father kind of reconcile and they have a better understanding of each other. Now, I believe Zeto's arc is a little bit bigger because he has this animosity towards Void Knight. And I thought the change in Void Knight in this season was such a big deal, and Zeto finally realizes that something bigger is going on. Because within this season, we realize that Tarek, aka Void Knight, is just collecting Sporex to awaken his beloved Centaura. And maybe this whole time, he really didn't want to hurt humanity at all. He just wanted to leave Earth with her. And so when he finally collected all the Sporex, Centaura's awake. There is something wrong with her. Apparently, she wants vengeance towards mankind, and we don't know why until maybe the second half of season 2. Then Centaura collects the Sporex and becomes Void Queen. Ultimately, she wants to destroy the world, while Tarek just wants to leave the world. And this is the point where Void Knight starts helping the Rangers. Zaytil was still on the fence about Tarek, but then later realized that he is on their side. But a little too late, as Void Knight loses all his powers and gives his powers to Zaytil, which ultimately is the Dragon Knight armor. And when Tarek was going to reveal everything to the Rangers, Void Queen comes in and takes Tarek away. But it doesn't end there because she turns Void Knight into Void King, completely taking over his mind and will, and he becomes this pretty big bad guy. Which ultimately Zeto and Javi kind of figured out how to beat him, and Zeto, with the help of his new Dragon Knight armor, was able to defeat Void King for the time being. But you know that's not all. The next half of season 2 will probably get into why Void Queen wants revenge against mankind. Maybe we'll know a little bit more about Zeto and Ion's previous team members, and no doubt the Power Rangers will try to help Tarek regain his consciousness and revert Void King back to Void Knight. Now, originally all these episodes were supposedly shot all at once and was pretty much ready to go, but because when Netflix came in, now they're separating season 2 first half and season 2 second half, and was released quite a bit after the first season. Was Netflix involved in the production of the season 2 at any way, like post-production wise? Because that opening of season 2 was quite phenomenal. I mean, this sequence alone is incredible. And there's a lot more stuff that they shot in this season that was not real Soger footage. Some of the action sequences reminds me of like the Disney era. But when a fan named Rabbit Tank said this, so season 2 of Power Rangers Dino Fury was produced without knowledge it would be a Netflix original, so that means the crew was like, yeah, we'll just open the season with this amazing sequence, just because they wanted to, and not because they suddenly have more backing from Netflix. In which Simon Benet, the director and producer of the Netflix series, says, correct, we knew it would be split into 2 seasons over 2 years, so wanted to start the second season with a hiss and a roar. Remember, season 1 and season 2 are written and filmed at the same time. To all intents and purposes, they are one big season of 44 episodes from a production point of view. Now, I totally get they filmed everything in that one time before this whole Netflix deal, but I'm wondering, because it was in post-production for Season 2 first half, and it is currently in post-production for Season 2 second half, I'm wondering if there's a little bit of finesse they're putting into it, making a bigger bang in terms of CGI and special effects. Who knows? But Season 2 is starting off with a big bang. I can't wait to see the second half and how all this ends up. And more importantly, because this is the end of the Nickelodeon era, if you will, I'm really wondering about the next Power Rangers series. Well, what did you think? Have you seen Dino Fury Season 2? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.